What's going on? DJ HazMatt here.
Yeah, and I'm Matty Willz.
Welcome to the halftime edition of Matt and Matt Sports. Uh, this is an interestingly silly game.
yeah.
6-3 is the score. Ravens ahead 6-3. I don't really understand what I'm watching, what I'm witnessing. It's just a bit of a, what did they say? A kerduffle. Is that a word? I'm trying to make up a word for this nonsense that
I
I'm
would
seeing.
say a debacle at this point. The offenses have been looking crazy. Lamar is throwing. I don't know what the hell Lamar is throwing to. Baker's having, his typical game this season with all these injuries. But
I'll say this. I mean, it's halftime. Baker Mayfield is 10 for 22 for 128 yards. No TDs, no interceptions. Meanwhile, Lamar Jackson is 10 for 17.
That's still ugly.
74 yards and 3 picks.
Yeah, 3 of them.
So I'll take Baker's stats over Lamar's stats all day.
At least he hasn't turned the ball up. Well, he did have the fumble. That was a crazy that added to the debacle of this first half right there at the end of the first half.
Like I don't understand what's happening. Like for me, when we got that last interception, it's like just get to halftime. I don't know what's going on with y'all. Just get to halftime. It was a blessing because Tucker could have kicked the field goal. It could be 9-3 right now. So for great interception by Harrison right there to give the ball back to the Browns. And what did they think they were going to do from the 30-yard line at that point? This is why I question coaching at when I'm watching these games, and I'm wondering, you got a running game that's working.
But you go away. But it's not working today, though.
What about the drive when Kareem Hunt came in? 3 straight runs by Kareem Hunt. I'm like, dang, they never give Chubb the ball 3 straight times in a row.
Yeah.
It resulted in a first down. To me, it's like, okay, Kareem did that. Take him out, put Chubb in, do the same thing.
Well, Kareem has 14 yards on 5 carries. Nick Chubb has 6 yards on 4 carries. The running game is not really working right now. You see, on first and second down, they're bringing everybody down right in that box, and they're daring Baker to throw. He had the one nice pass to Bryant, then he got hurt. Can we talk about the injuries for a second? I mean, Conklin out again, and he looked like he's in real pain today, and a different injury, right? So
this time it's a leg injury. And you never want to see that on a lineman because they're so big and they put so much weight and torque on those knees, and it looked like
it makes you wonder.
He couldn't even walk all the way off the sideline. But I don't know what's going on. And
are they bringing guys back too early? Like, what's going? Is this somebody's fault, or is this just circumstance? This is just our turn that had to be bit by the injury bug, like I think the Niners were bit by the injury bug crazy last year.
I was reading this comment by Lisa Walker, aka Goldie, but I didn't understand it halfway through it. So what does this mean, Lisa? They are playing with the ball, probably got to go to the bathroom. Lisa, if you're gonna come in here and leave some comments, we gonna need to understand what the hell you talking about.
Well, is that a reference to Lamar Jackson having to go to the bathroom last year when we played the Ravens?
Listen, Lamar Jackson's been picked off 3 times for the Baltimore Raven fans that might be looking at this, because
you might want to stop reading comments before you get to Michael Gibson's. But go ahead.
Oh my God! It's just a paragraph. Let's just read it. I'm gonna read this off the cuff. You know what I'm saying, guys? The Browns are the crap show of crap shows. These guys would get hurt working in a bubble wrap factory. I just feel like being done with this pathetic franchise for the remainder of the year. Just so damn frustrating.
Yeah, it is.
Michael Gibson with the Michigan Wolverines avatar on his thing. Get off a Cleveland Browns.
No, Mike Gibson watches us every week, man. Come on, man. He's a faithful
if you don't
watcher.
Take that Michigan Wolverine thing down, man.
I don't know his origins or his ties.
We want that in here. After what happened yesterday, we want that.
Yeah, not saying that we want that.
And now he's calling the Browns crap. No,
Don D. Harris. Let's get to it. I mean, it's only halftime, so we'll be back as soon as the game is over. Don't forget, you can catch us right back here.
Pull Baker now.
Yeah, Don. He said Baker needs to go.
So is that?
Do you think he means that because he's hurt, or do you think he means that because Baker is an incapable quarterback? Because at this
Some of the
point,
plays I seen
go ahead.
today, I mean, seeing Baker hobbling around very early in the game, it made me think. I'm like, Baker may not survive this entire game. I'm thinking we might see Case Keenum before this is over with. But Baker, he's tough. He's gonna shake it off.
Everybody's favorite word and attribute for our beloved quarterback.
Baker's a tough guy.
We all love Baker and we love his toughness. But if he's not working, we have 3 points and we have
listen, hold on, wait, receivers drop the ball, right?
Okay, but wait, Haz. We have 3 interceptions.
How many drops?
Our defense has we have 3 interceptions.
And we have 3 drops.
Okay, and Baker is throwing 10 for whatever you said, 10 for 22 or whatever you said.
Well, he could have been 13 for 22 without the drops.
Wow. Well, that's not good either.
Well, it could have continued some drives.
Point?
I'm just giving you another perspective.
But at what point?
This whole game in the first half was, excuse me for saying this on our platform, a shit show, sir.
Okay,
and by both teams, they both out there looking like crap on offense. The defenses are showing up. Shout out to Myles Garrett, who got another sack, 14 sacks on the season. The defense looks good. Yeah. They out there doing what they have to do to shut this down. But how long can it last? If we keep putting them back on the field, that's the thing. That's what happens when you get into the third quarter. It's like we out here, we've been stopping them, but we're not getting any support from the offense. It's supposed to be a team effort. So I need Kevin Stefanski to realize that we're probably better off if we lead with the running game. Chubb, Hunt is back.
Okay, again,
it looks good.
The running game is not working.
The running game was working on certain drives.
We have 9 rushing attempts by our running backs for a total of 20 yards. That's not good. That's 2 yards a carry. It's not working. They're crowding the line of scrimmage. At the end of the day, you need to be able to move the ball with your quarterback sometimes.
Well, I'll say this. Oh, somebody asked why isn't Higgins playing? He's inactive today, along with seven
because in my opinion, Kimberly Render, there's a mutiny in that locker room right now where I don't think anybody. I think this thing is falling apart. That's in my personal opinion. People like
where we going at halftime.
People liked
Matty Willz.
Odell.
Oh my God, he said it.
People liked Odell.
He said it.
Hold on. Let me get can I answer?
You freaking said it.
I let you talk for 5 minutes. Can I get my answer before halftime is over?
We can't talk about this nonsense of the road you're about to go down.
Kimberly, check in with us after the game. I'll answer your question after the game. Go ahead.
Kerfluffle. Go ahead, man. Go ahead and massage Odell Beckham Jr.'s nuts again.
No, I mean, if you would let me finish one thought during this halftime show, the only thing that I was saying was half the locker room, whether people like it outside of the locker room or not, liked Odell. They openly spoke about it. Since then, you got people questioning coaches every week. Myles Garrett, you got healthy scratches, and a healthy scratch is a healthy, capable player. Wide receiver Rashard Higgins. When we came into the season, was he not supposed to be an integral part of our plan on offense? Yes or no? So if you ship a wide receiver out of here, Schwartz is not playing either. Landry is hurt. Why is Higgins a healthy scratch? Give me a better explanation. He don't got COVID because they would have said it.
Well, listen, sir.
I think
know what? Listen,
I don't think to finish this. No, 1 second. And to finish what I was saying about that is, I don't think the locker room is all in with this coaching staff or this plan. My personal opinion to answer Kimberly's question, but go ahead. You got it.
All right. Shout out to all of the people that leave comments. Don D. Harris, Oliver, Allison Sr., Kimberly. You know what I mean? Baker needs to go. Everything. I hear what you're saying. And when you talk about whatever has happened or could possibly happen, I'm not going to dispute people liking Odell Beckham Jr. and it causing this or this or that. But I'll just take it back to, I said he never should have come here in the first place, and we wouldn't even be having these conversations.
Okay,
sir.
But he was here for years.
If he was here
for a couple of games or something,
is it my turn?
Okay, yeah, but he was here for years.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, you got it. He was here for years, though.
OBJ disrupted the team
for 3 years. So you
listen to what you're saying.
He not here right now.
You're sitting here at
3
halftime
points
of a division game talking about possible division in the locker room, and you brought up Odell Beckham Jr., who is no longer a Brown.
From the outside looking in with no facts, that's what it looks like to me. And that I'm not saying it's because of that. I'm saying that's a part of it.
Let's just go with your theory that this is what's happening. My point was to never bring him here in the first place because this is what I expected to happen, for him to mess up the chemistry of what we already had going on. Baker setting the rookie touchdown record. Jarvis Landry, leader on the team. We heading in the right direction. Odell Beckham Jr. comes here. All of guys like you
want to hold
his jock strap and make it all about Odell over what we had going on. And now look at us. Keep on complaining now, though, because it should have never happened in the first place.
Yeah, you're right, but it did happen, and he was here for years, and now he's gone, so there's no more excuses.
So he's gone. Stop complaining about. He's gone. That's right. He's gone, sir.
He's gone.
Your boy is gone.
Yeah,
he caught a touchdown pass today.
Yeah, he had 81 yards on 5 catches. How many catches do our receivers have today?
Great. That's
how many catches
you
do our
waited for a
receivers
game
have
like
today?
This, but in the first,
I didn't wait for anything. You brought it up. You brought it up.
Don't wait for him to have.
We'll be here after the game.
For the team. He's gonna eventually have catches.
Right. Well, he didn't have many here. We'll be right back as soon as this game is over. They're getting back on they're actually back on the field, so we got to go. We'll be back.
Didn't want him to have no catches. That's why.
And that's exactly what happened. So we'll be back as soon as the game is over. Shouts out to everybody that commented. We appreciate you.
Baker said, "I'll show you. I won't throw him the damn ball."
We gotta go. We'll see you after the game.
Peace.